I'm glad to give me that opportunity to do this.
Jermell,
Talk to me.
4 weeks out from the rematch, how are you feeling about this rematch?
I'm anxious. I'm ready to go. You know, like this is a big moment for me. I'm locked in a little bit different this time. I'm locked in like I never been here before. I'm locked in like I don't gotta fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm more dedicated than I ever been. I feel hungrier. I don't know what's next after this opportunity in my life, and I'm glad God gave me the opportunity to fight the same guy, make millions of dollars, and just put on a better performance. It's about me this time. This is about the best of Jermell Charlo.
I remember after the fight, you mentioned that there were a few things wrong that you weren't happy with.
Correct.
Were you injured during the fight, or what was going on?
I think the last fight I just dealt with a lot of what you consider them to be like the warriors of camp, when you go through things and you don't explain, you don't express it, and you just, a lot of those things was bothering me during that time. I was getting ready for, I was having back spasms and shit, realizing like, hey, you got to take this a little bit different. You got to try to change it up a little bit. I want to say that I came in this doing it the old school way right now. At first I was just being superstar Jermell Charlo, and I put that shit beside me right now. This is like about me digging deeper into the Jermell Charlo that I really am. Like trying to test myself into deeper waters with everything. Training and swimming and just running and just everything. Stuff that I'm kind of like, like I said, I went away from. Because you start to grow into like that stardom world, and I put that shit beside me. All the pockets that I had around me, got rid of them, stopped hanging, just everything, taking sleep more accurate and being considerable to that stuff like that. Like just little small things.
Now, Jermell, I know that you were talking about this rematch. Now, how eager are you to get this rematch? Because I know it was supposed to be in March and it got delayed, but even before
I want to knock this motherfucker out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The male that y'all knew from when I was fighting 4 rounds, you know what I'm saying? And I was going there trying to end that 4-round fight with a knockout.
ASAP.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to be that guy for 12 rounds now.
Jermell, normally this kind of fights for the second time around, it doesn't take that long. The delay is going to affect your adjustment plan?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so, because I train all my life. I train all year round. So how could a delay mess me up other than making me better? I think, how could a delay give me opportunity to do me?
Normally the computer staying there of what you saw from the man in front of you, but now it's a couple of months ahead.
Nah, I'm ready to go.
Jermell, Castaño had the majority of the success against you when you were against the ropes.
Right.
Is that something you're looking to avoid at all costs in this rematch?
No, not at all. You see, he got clipped. He got buckled. You know what I'm saying? For Mike Castaño hating ass. Tell Mike Castaño you're a fucking hater. You know what I'm saying? That bitch ass shit he be on, he a pussy. Because you know why? Because he never boxed before. They sit in that motherfucker and they sitting there talking shit about us, but they never even boxed before. They never even been in the ring. You boxers get on the ropes. Boxers sometimes get on the ropes, and what you do when you on the ropes? You gotta fight yourself off the ropes. So I'm delayed myself into the winning that fight. Yeah, I could have won that fight. Yeah, I could have did better by not being on the ropes. And what? The crowd, the fans, they give into what these motherfuckers talk about. You know what I'm saying? They talk, Jermell Charlo was on the ropes. What? I fought myself off the ropes. Who got hurt? Who got hurt more? Who got buckled? Who? To me, I won all that shit. I'm him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I just won't get myself on the ropes that much. When I fucking start feeling the ropes, I'm gonna start getting myself off the ropes, put it back in the center of the ring. Castaño's a guy that throws 100,000 punches on me, so they say on some bullshit. Not against me, so what? I won that opportunity. I won that objective. He didn't throw as many punches at me. Why? Because he did, he would've got hurt. The fight would've ended. Let him come in there charging me up like that again. I'm gonna come in there, motherfucker, and smash him. This time around, thank you, Stephen. This is the president of Showtime. Why he keep bringing me back? Why they keep doing this to me? Because they fuck with me. They fuck with my skills. They understand what I possess in the ring. I'm him.
Charlo. On the Brian Custer interview, you raised a concern about the body testing. Have that been agreed upon for
Oh
this
my
rematch?
gosh, these people been coming to my house so much. I hope they come to his house like this. They been fucking testing me, man, pissing me and fucking taking all my blood, 4 tubes, everything. Like, what's up? I asked for him to goddamn get tested too. Hope he getting the same shit. Yeah, they doing what they gotta do, and I appreciate them. I can't complain. They're waking me up early. I gotta hold my piss all the way to like 8 or 9 just in case they come early.
Jermell, do you feel like, you're the fighter that can make the improvements from fight one? Because, he's 5'7", and is that his crowding you and doing what he did in the first fight? Can he really do anything different in that type of game?
I don't understand what else he can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you really gotta say Brian Castaño is a rugged fighter. Yeah, you come forward, but can he back up? Like, I don't know what skill sets he can. Hey, y'all from fucking California, y'all know why he pulled that shit up, why he didn't come there fight me March 19th. Y'all there know the truth. But no matter what, I'm gonna get in there, and I ain't worried about 19th. I ain't worried about Brian Castaño. I'm worried about the best of Jermell Charlo, the one of the Charlo twins. The reason why Lions Only is so popping, it's me, guys. I did it. I've been doing this shit since I was signed to go nowhere, and that fuckers didn't do me right. But you know what? Shout out to Al Heyman. He's been doing an amazing job with us. I know they talk a lot of that shit about us, and they don't like us, and half of you motherfuckers don't like me either. And I understand that. I just sit here and give y'all what y'all need and what y'all want, because I don't come around too often. And that's the thing. Y'all gotta learn to appreciate these fighters like me and my brother. When we finally come around, that's when y'all like, get your eyes and put your ears on. You know what I'm saying? Listen to us. Cause like, I don't do this shit. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long my career gonna last, and I've been doing this for a long time, since 07. And I'm at the top of the pinnacle. I've got 3 of the 4 belts and I'm trying to get number 4, and I'm gonna do everything I can. May the best man win.
Hey, Jermell, what happens if you become undisputed? What other goals do you have?
I haven't even set any goals, and I haven't set any goals. My goal is to become undisputed right now. I feel like winning a belt was a huge thing. Now everybody can win a belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like becoming undisputed is a major thing, and then everybody can become undisputed. Like, I see, like Devin Haney, for instance, he got opportunity, but God put him in place to be undisputed. Now I'm realizing that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So this is one of the biggest achievements a boxer can make, becoming undisputed, to obviously fight for undisputed, to even be an opportunity. So it's like, I'm gonna take this moment and enjoy it. I'm gonna have fun when I get in there on May 14th. I'll 5 days before my birthday. I'll be turning 32, May 19th. I'm ready to fuck this kid up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna I'll make all of these people somebody. Tony Harris and Lou, all these people that done fought me before. Nobody knew who these people was. Nobody knew who Brian Castaño was. After he fought me, his fucking father was good. But you got that crowd that want to see. And I hope I get the judges that really understand boxing. You know what I'm saying? This is what boxing is. Not, let's get the knockout. Everybody's so used to me knocking people out. The moment I don't knock somebody out, they say, oh, this is an issue with this kid. Something ain't right. Because why? They knock him out? Like, goddamn, this is a skillful sport. You gotta pay the bills with this. So this is what it's gonna be.
If you do become undisputed, would you like to fight the winner of Spence versus Crawford, making it undisputed versus undisputed?
I have no intentions to fight my stablemate. Now Crawford could get that work. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't know that nigga. The nigga don't know me. We can make anything happen. But when you got an emotional tear to somebody, like that's like me fighting my twin brother. Now, like Spence said, if that motherfucking money right, they can put that brick bread out there, and we gonna get in there with anybody. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna turn down nobody. Neither was Spence, neither none of these people. Crawford ain't did shit in 154. How y'all want him to fight me? I'm telling you, I'm trying to become undisputed right now. How are we talking about somebody that ain't even fought in the division? How do he just jump from there to there? Like what connection do he got to this world? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like where that tall, lanky motherfucker at?
Jermell, so
What did you make of him and Lubin and him saying that he wants you guys next?
Right. They didn't put this is what I do, If that's what Al Heyman has in store for me, And I got other when you become a champion like this, you got mandatory after mandatory, you got all of these people on the way. In 2017, I had knocked the number one guy out, turned around and knocked the next number one guy out. Like, maybe I'll be the shot caller, make the decisions on who I want to fight next. You know what I'm saying? Pandora, go fight somebody else. I don't know. Crawford, go fight. Y'all fight each other. I'm busy. Motherfucker, I'm busy.
So you don't think they earned it to go
I'm
for it?
busy.
Just like you earned it before?
Jermell, back to the fight. Where you was a little bit angry when you get the news that Castaño was injured. Do you feel was a real injured or he needed more time?
I mean, he was still in the gym running. He was still swinging that arm. If you got a bicep tear, let's break that shit down. Y'all follow him. Y'all watch him. Y'all watching him more than I am. The motherfucker got a bicep tear. He outside running, swinging the arm, acting like he punching with one arm. Come on, stop the bullshit. Something ain't right. Something ain't right with these people.
Did you ever get to see the paperwork? Like
Nah,
you
I
asked
never
for?
got to see no paperwork or nothing. They cap, man.
But I get what you mean by, he hasn't ever fought a 54 guy like Crawford, but you get the Duran versus Leonard, Mosley, De La Hoya, they jump up and get right to it. Champion versus champion.
That's how it works. I don't know. I don't run boxing.
That's how health the man.
I run boxing, but not like I don't run the statistics and all of the little factual shits. I don't control that. If Crawford decides to move up to 154, and they give him an opportunity to fight me, now I'm jumping on every opportunity that I can to feed my family. Okay, I'm a lion. I'm a warrior. I'm gonna be this guy forever, and until I'm done with this game. Like how many more fights do I got in me? You know what I'm saying? I want to move up to 160. I feel like some of these guys can't mess with me. My twin brother is at 160. I got respect for him to let him do his thing. Move up with me. I don't know what they got in store. I'm excited about the future for us. I'm excited about what, just everything. Like, I don't know what else to tell you about the Crawford kid. When he fighting again? Shit. When the fuck is he fighting again? Like, who the fuck he fought last? Like, I don't even know nothing about the kid. I just don't want to fight, you know what I'm saying? Don't ask me about Crawford, because that motherfucker ain't in my division. Like, we talking about a 147 pounder that was a 140 pounder. We need the fucking comfort. I get it. He won the undisputed, right? At 147 and 140. This shit is different when he get down to 147. 147, 154, 160, 68. This shit is different.
But speaking of your division, though, do you think it all about cementing yourself as one of the great 54s with Trinidad and Terry Norris?
Well, the good thing is I've been ranked number 3 when Floyd Mayweather was a champion. And then Canelo was a champion. And then Cotto, I was right there. Like, I think I was number 2. And then it was Cotto, and then I started passing them up. And then all of a sudden I fought John Jackson. And then I became the champion, and for the WBC, I lost it to Tony Harrison, which I really didn't lose, but I just gotta accept it. And then I moved on, and I'm still the champion at 154. I mean, once the story is written, the book is finished, y'all will come back and say Jermell Charlo did a hell of a job at 154. Like I held it down. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of what I've done in the division, but I gotta get Castaño out the way. I gotta show y'all Mexican fans and Argentinian fans why I'm #1 guy that's been the #1 guy for so many years. I possess a different type of strength. I have a different type of power when I punch. I'm the Hagler and the Hearns put together. And I got 12 rounds to do it.
Jermell, you would be the first undisputed champion in your division in the 4-belt era.
This is not my water. Essentially, it's my water.
Do you think that right there will definitely put you in the Hall of Fame? That Hall of Fame, all these title defense, first undisputed and super welterweight, or do you think that there's still more to accomplish at 60 and possibly even 68?
Yeah, man. I think that I might get an opportunity to make a move in my life like that. I like that you said Hall of Fame, because that's what's important. What's important is leaving a legacy, and I want to leave a legacy for my children. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about right now. You know what I'm saying? The legacy is for the future. You know what I'm saying? And so like I said, I'm writing my book. My story is to be told, and if I don't get the eyes and the viewers, it's okay. I'm not begging to be the most popular boxer. I'm not begging to be the hottest guy around. That shit is dead to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing it for me and my future. Hello. They told you. No, I don't know. They ain't told me nothing. We're gonna find out now.
Derek actually mentioned how critics said before you came in and you weren't a puncher, and after you started knocking a lot of people out. What is it about Derek's training style that maybe helped in the power department?
Well, Derek is like a tall guy, right? He got these big ass strong arms because he used to be a boxer. So when we doing the mix, everything that Derek does is fucking power, like cha 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 cha. Then I added legendary Juan Guzman, which was my favorite fighter when I was a young child, you know, like even watching him grow up. So I added Guzman. Guzman is about a lot of speed, a lot of defense, but I came from Ronnie Shields' pedigree, you know, and that's a lot of things that people forget. Ronnie Shields was a different type of fighter. He stick, he moved, he punched, he had a different arsenal. But when I added Derek James, he created like a different type of ferociousness in me, you know, and I'm getting older, so I added Juan Guzman. I'm getting a little bit smarter. You don't gotta get hit with certain shit. Let's not worry about that. So it's like right now I'm becoming a full all-around fighter that I am. You know, and so you know, Derek, we man, this has been like an amazing time training with Derek. You know, from the last fight, you know, it was hard to try to make these two meet. You know. And now that Guzman is understanding everything that Derek's trying to tell me, we sticking to that game plan so we all can be united in one, be solid together. And you know, like it's been good. You know, like right now, I can't ask for a better team than what I have.
Jermell, what's the trickiest thing, man, about fighting this time?
Fucking don't know. It's not a trick. There's no trick to it. It's about me. You know what I mean? It's about me having my best night. If I'm off a little bit, then you people gonna see, y'all gonna talk about it, y'all gonna say, you know, gonna make judgment. But there's no trick to it. The trickiest thing is listening. So sometimes it can become hard. It can become, you know, like a warfare when you're trying to do you know what you gotta understand what they saying, and then it's like putting it all together at once, you know. So it's like I go in the gym sometimes and I just wanna, coach say do this, do it right away. You know, but sometimes you don't gotta do it right away.
I want to go back to something Mel said a little while ago about appreciating him when he's here. And that really resonated with me, and I hope it resonates with you. Because the sport of boxing needs fighters like Jermell Charlo. You know, not just in the ring, not just exciting and passionate, athletic, puts on a show, entertains people, but does this, entertains people. And I'm not saying he's here to entertain you, but people are always saying we need personalities in the sport. We need larger life characters. We have one here. We have a larger than life person in the ring and out of the ring. And I hear people say, well, he's angry, he's this, he's that. You know, that is passion. What you're hearing is not anger. This is passion. This is a commitment to the sport. And I think Jermell is the kind of fighter that, you know, when he's gone, I don't know if that's in 2 fights, in 5 fights, in 10 fights, who knows? But when he's gone, I feel like there will be a greater appreciation for him. And I think, you know, we need to appreciate him when he's here because, you know, fighters like Jermell are critical to the health of the sport. They draw people in, they impress people in the ring, they attract eyeballs outside the ring. You guys see it, you know, you guys all wouldn't be here. If his videos were doing 10 views, you know, we wouldn't be here, and you wouldn't be here. So I do think, you know, it's time to give him some of his flowers sometime.
Just to piggyback off of what Steven said, you've always had a fan-friendly style of fighting. You know, you resonate very well with a lot of fight fans because you're very outspoken, very passionate, and you're a man of your word. You know, going into this fight with Castaño, you know, the old saying in boxing is that, you know, the rematch always favors the better fighter, the better puncher, the better boxer. In your opinion, do you feel, as far as up until this point in your career, is Castaño the toughest opponent or the toughest opposition that you face?
No, not at all. You know, I fought Bonas Monterosian, who's an Olympian. I fought some studs, bro. Like you know, John Jackson was a legendary, the son of a legend. I fought, you know, Lubin, which y'all seen, which was a great fighter at the time. You know, they was bumping him up. I fought a lot of like if you recognize my resume, you'll peep that I've really been in the ring with some like oppositions. And that's the difference between me. And they always try to judge me and my twin brother, and that's when the devil try to get to the best of us. But my career has been against tough fighters since my first pro fight. You know what I'm saying? I worked my way up. I stayed strong because at the beginning I was like, I don't want to get released from these companies. I want them to make sure that I'm still. So I fought my ass off all the way until then. Realized that was bullshit. Moved forward. I kept on fighting. I was there with James when I opened my own boxing gym because Ryan Shield didn't want to come train me in my gym. So that's really when we split. And then got called Earl. I said, hey Earl, hey dog, I need you to share your coach with me. And then he motherfucker said, all right, dog, I'm gonna listen to you. Boom, I called Derek, like I gotta talk to my wife, we gotta see this is something new for Derek. Derek only had one fighter at the time. Now I got with Derek James. And I felt like life began for me. You know what I'm saying? I became like a dynamite, you know, like I just became more ferocious in the ring, like I said. And it wasn't about, because I remember I had the Ronnie Shields pedigree, and then a lot of boxers are afraid to expand their horizon when they're kind of learning something in the sport. Like the other day, yesterday, I was walking out with Hagler. I was turning Hearn and Hagler, and I'm just like, wow, they really came out banging in the first round. Right?
Wow. Jermell, I know your priority is to unify the 154.
I'm already unified. I'm trying to become undisputed.
The undisputed, the 154. But your legacy, maybe you think this year, next year, go to 160. Your brother is gonna go up to 168, and try to get it in another division. That's something in your mind that maybe if you get the Castaño, the unify all the belts in 154, thinking about go to 160.
Well, like my whole concept is let's move as a team. You know what I'm saying? We Texas, we stand strong on our shit, and if positions change because of the fact that weight divisions, that means we must take the next step. The next opportunity is maybe to move up to 160, and then I make 160 popping because maybe me and my brother could win the division titles in the same division again. So I don't know. Earl Spence is 147. And I know he want to become undisputed champion at any division. Just become undisputed just is amazing. So I don't know if Earl Spence want to do it at 147. If 147 is pushing him to be 154 and he want to accomplish that goal, and I know I can make 160, then let's move this shit over and let's everybody just make us sure. We could talk as a team. Everybody try to pin y'all against each other, and that's not the objective. There's a millions of fighters out there and millions of dollars out there. This man is holy. So we got to make sure that he can put us in the middle of the ring. And it's not about fighting one another. How am I going to coach me and Earl and we're going to fight each other? Shit don't make sense. Y'all want to see some sparring, pay me millions of dollars for sparring? That's not what it's about. You know what I mean? I can't punch my brother. But look, if they want to give you million or some shit.
You gonna make it happen?
Do it.
The negotiation is started, right?
Winning is the ultimate goal in every fight you have. Of course,
I want to get a knockout.
Right. I was going to say, how important is it that you knock this guy? Is that your goal to knock him out? Is it just more than just winning?
Well, I'm gonna answer that. You don't go in trying to get knocked out. They have to. If you go and try to get knocked out, you're like an idiot trying to do it because every punch is hard and not set up. So even though I'll say this, I don't train for them to get knockouts, but the way you train, you do get knockouts. So that's how we want to answer that, because you go out there trying to get knocked out, you're like an idiot, you never get it. Everything is set up. Everything is, even with the Lumen fight, it was one shot, but it was a shot he made. We just practiced at the locker room, double jab, and break it off, and he dipped right into it. So it's all about process. It's not about, it's not about knocking out. You look like an idiot trying to get knocked out.
Jermell seems disappointed at all with when Canelo did an opposite, go the direction of fighting your brother, and pick the option he did. It seemed like he wanted that fight with your brother.
Well, I really just want my brother to be more like me in boxing, and that's like, but with his division, he has no control a little bit, over who makes what and what. He talking shit to somebody at 160. 168. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if my brother was given the opportunity like me, he would take him. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, and sometimes I just like, talk your shit more. You know what I'm saying? And be you more. Don't worry about it. And then they're gonna come talking. They gonna when you at the top, they're gonna do that to you. They're gonna talk about you. They're gonna try to, you know, just take you out of there. You know, when you at the top, they're gonna try to make you go to the bottom. There's nothing else that you can do. You know, people don't know how to hit rock bottom and bounce back up. I'm one of the type of people I can go to the bottom and come right back to the top. You know what I'm saying? And so when Canelo didn't take opportunity to fight